Pop quiz. If I shoved you into the city of Kensington, Philadelphia, and pointed at a man tweaking on the side of the street and asked, what did that man take? You would probably answer meth, but you would be wrong! It was actually me winning the lobby for my next finals match because I'm already getting withdrawals from winning the last match. Seriously though, this game is the crack cocaine of competitive games. I don't like competitive games. I get too angry at them. You seriously hunt me down? However, this game keeps me coming back for more. The feeling of your team stealing a cash out last second under the noses of your opponent is truly unlike any other. The closest comparison of pure shock and unadulterated hype is doing a line of Smarty Dust in your desk in the back of your 8th grade homeroom when your teacher's back is turned while that one detention kid cheers you on. Truly incomparable. The Finals is a high-action, competitive multiplayer game with multiple different game modes, but for the sake of this overview, everything will be described from my experience in the cash-out game mode. Starting off, the whole premise of the game is that you play as contestants in this FPS game show, where players use credits to spawn back into the match and fight over certain objectives. In the case of cash-out, there's 3 teams of 3 players, and each team is fighting over vaults of cash to then take to a cash-out station where they will begin a cash out. Once a cash out starts, it's like a beacon of destruction and chaos. Every team always knows where the vaults and cash outs are and if one is being stolen or not, leading to a constant tug of war. This means that if you start or steal a cash out, you best prepare yourself to keep 2 other teams from either brute forcing into your position or sneaking in under your noses and stealing your cash out. And when the players have access to gadgets like RPGs that can destroy the floor you're standing on, a variety of grenades to flush you out, stealth bombs to sneak past you with, and plenty other wild gadgets, defending the cash out quickly transforms from some basic Call of Duty checkers to an insane 40 FPS chess. On the topic of gadgets, there are a plethora of gadgets for each contestant to choose from that play strongly into that role of that build, and can harmonize greatly with gadgets from other builds. The amount of insane combinations you can make with a full squad is scarily impressive. There's too many gadgets between all the builds to really go in depth, and there's already plenty of other videos you can go to watch if you want to know more, so I'll just list a few of my favorites. Starting off, the RPG-7, which allows me to destroy buildings, the C4, which allows me to destroy buildings, and the breaching charge, which allows me to destroy buildings. Have I mentioned you can destroy buildings? The environment in this game is nearly 100% destructible. If it's not the ground or attached to the ground, then there's a good chance it can become part of the ground. This leads to insane moments where the building you're fighting in randomly starts collapsing, and suddenly you're shot back to 2013 playing Freefall and Call of Duty Ghost. On top of this, the ability to just punch giant holes in floors and walls allows for some insane strategies and steals. Not to mention that you can literally just rearrange the map to benefit you and your team in an instant instead of having to try and push through kill zone. It makes this game so dynamic and action-packed. Oh, and all of the physics and destruction was basically done by old Battlefield devs, so you best believe it's done right. Oh, and don't think the gadgets are the only thing that can change the game either. Oh no. This game has random events that happen in the middle of the game that can change a variety of things depending on the event. Oh, just stole a cash out and the enemies across the map? Well, not anymore, because low gravity just reared its head and the opposing team's medium placed down a jump pad, and now there's a heavy soaring at high speeds in the air in your direction. Have fun. Oh, you thought about camping the corner of a room to protect the cash out? Well, here's an orbital laser that will wreck you if you stand still for too long. Have fun. Oh, you don't believe that aliens exist? Well, here's an alien invasion. Have fun. This game is just full-on, non-stop, high-energy fun, and I'm here for it. They have viable ways for all forms of players to play, and a skill ceiling that can always be improved on, but that can still be beaten by lower skilled players with better strategy and tactics. I love it. There's a lot more I could get into, but this is just meant to be a general experience and overview of the game rather than a full-on review. The game is free on almost every platform, so grab your friends or squad up with randoms and take a shot at this withdrawal-inducing game yourself. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say about this drug of a game for now. Just a reminder, this is an overview, not a full-on review. There's probably a lot I'm missing to touch on, but like I said, there's a lot of other great videos that already do that, so go check those out if you're still curious. Anyways, thanks for watching, and don't forget that it's not an addiction unless you say it is.
That's a dub, baby. That's a dub.